welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Tabula Tori and this is the Tori Standard. As you guys can see, I have two beautiful females here with me today, and these are my girlfriends, or at least two of my girlfriends. We have Giselle missing and we have Monique missing. Guys, these are my friends. This is Jackie and this is Misa. So introduce yourselves properly. Go ahead. Yes.
Like
Say
your
hi.
real name?
Say hi.
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie's your real name? Stop
Yes,
lying.
that's my real name.
It's not.
It's Jacqueline.
It's Jacqueline. But we call her Jackie.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody got time to say Jacqueline.
I don't know
Yeah.
what Shanice.
And especially Shamizo.
Yeah. This is
Mizo.
Shamizo, but Misa. Okay?
Shamizo.
And this is Tevian, but it's Tevi.
Tevi. Everybody gets short names.
Yeah, well, it's Guyana anyway. Everybody's short with the names.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as a spin-off from my last video, is you for real? As a spin-off from my last video where I was talking about female relationships and friendships and competition among females, I wanted to bring my girlfriends on to talk about our successes and how we deal with, you know, issues that we may have in our friendship as young women. As you can see, these are very different from I am and Giselle. You'll see Giselle later. And I'll insert a picture of Monique too. She will be a celebrity today. An honorary guest. But yes, that's what we're gonna talk about basically. And y'all saw my video? Y'all watch my last video?
Yes, we did.
Like,
You better have watched my last
what?
video. Anyway, so as I was saying, last video I spoke about competition among females. Now, I don't know if you've had any of those experiences before, like before meeting us.
Not intentional competition, but it's more of you're aware that somebody actually doing something to show out or show off, and sometimes you do it well because you can, or you just don't like the personality, so you're like, okay,
Whatever.
so sometimes, yeah, which is bad when you think about it.
I understand. What about you, Jackie?
I don't think so, but maybe it probably happened, and I'm not too aware of it. And that was never one big on having female friends, but I had, and probably, I don't know if there was competition. I honestly don't know.
Okay. And how did you guys find your relationships in general before you met the crew? Us lovely ladies. How did you find your female relationship? Because like you said, I was one like in secondary school and stuff. I didn't have a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah.
In school there was like a couple of us, and that quickly went south. It quickly went south. There was a lot of drama, and I just subtracted myself from the equation because I didn't like it. I was just not one for the drama. So from an early age, I was like, okay, it's easier to have male friends. We don't have all of that, so just let me stay cool with the guys, and the girls can be like a hey or hi, whatever, but nothing too serious and in depth.
I guess it was different for me. Most of my friends growing up were female because I don't know, I didn't get the guys. I just didn't. And let me see. I had a friend in high school. We were really close. But when I found out, yes, she was stalking my name, and so I was really upset, and we broke that off. And then we talked a while back after high school, and it didn't feel the same. And I do have a really close friend, Tevi. Don't cry.
It's fine. Her other best friend.
Yes, my other best friend. Jackie, you know you might not be true, but yeah. My other
I
best
don't need
friend.
to record that again. Sure.
It's settled here.
Yes. So we've been friends since high school, and we're still presently very close, best of friends. And I can say based on just that alone, I think female friendship is great, and this is the reason why I'm more open to you guys. Because I guess if I wasn't, I wouldn't be sitting here. I would be in company of male company mostly and not female. And like you rightfully say, we have our group, but we share a stronger bond with a female in the group.
Yeah.
Even though you say you're friends with guys mostly, I think
prior to this.
Oh, prior to this, yes.
Prior to this dynamic, it was definitely mostly guys. And today it's still freer. Like, it's easier to, like, even if you're out in a networking environment or so, it's easier to say, oh, hi, hello, whatever, to a guy and, like, spark a conversation. Yeah, you're gonna find a few great girls, you know, that are open to just chatting with you and stuff like that, but I don't know.
I think it also comes with confidence, because
That's
for
true.
me to go and speak to a male just like that, I'm not confident. Maybe if they approach me first, then I will. I don't think I'm confident like that.
Like that. Well,
or maybe I know them from something else, and then you talk on the topic and what's not what, but like getting close and so on. Not always, not much of them.
I
Some-
understand.
I think
It depends on the person. For me, it's not a male or female thing. It depends on the person.
Level of confidence.
when it comes to the whole girlfriend thing, honestly, this has been the only girl group that I've been a part of. I think because I grew up mostly around, I have brothers and I surround myself with guys and so on, has mostly been my friends. But I would like to say, I still have a friendship with my best friend from high school, which is a girl. We're not as close as we were, but we are still friends. So along the way, I don't have groups. I'm not a part of groups. I don't do girl cliques and so on. This has been, and you guys would probably know why, I'm not so much into it and so on. But I would have like 1 and 2 girlfriends. It's easy for me, but I think because of how I am and because of how I get consumed with different things in terms of keeping that close bond all the time and throughout, I wouldn't say that I still have a very close friendship with somebody from high school. Even at my first job, I had best friends there, but today we're still, I would like to think, connected in some way, but it's not, the relationship is not the same. This group of girls here are the closest girlfriends that I have. Number 3. Friendship is friendship at the end of the day, and it's basically the person that's going to show up for you. And basically with meeting you guys through study group, we have created a bond and we've grown through the years. We have our own issues, whatever, but this is the longest standing friends group.
For me too.
I think it's because we started on such a foundation where it was important to depend and be dependent, right? That this person show up for you in your hardest time, and it gets easier instead of a friendship getting harder. I think that's why, because anybody that went to university knows it's a challenge.
And then most of the times why friends do grow apart is because when they are dealing with a difficult time, when you need somebody there. I know I had a really difficult time, and persons that were my friends for years, they were not there. It was basically you guys, and you guys were now into the equation in my life. So I mean, I have one great male friend. I consider him my best friend. He's been there for me. We have 10 years of friendship. I think that's probably the longest. And then you need friends that are going to understand that we all have busy lives. We all go through our own stuff and so on. Yes, we're gonna try to be there. Sometimes some persons are dealing with some stuff, and you know they may not seem as strong as you think that they are. And then sometimes people don't really want to talk about things or whatever, but knowing you just have somebody there that is still gonna check in whether or not, that's the value. That's a big value in friendship.
It's good that you
Knowing
mentioned
can
that
trust
somebody.
persons with, you know, whatever it is and so on. Somebody that's just gonna check in, they know how you are, they know how you stay, but at the end of the day they're just going to check in and things like that. That goes a long way when it comes to friendship. And I think I've been really lucky to have, I don't have a big circle, but I've been really blessed to have a few persons like that in my life that I hold close.
Sweet.
Not me too.
Y'all gonna make me cry.
I thought so.
It's fine. This is good. I'm happy that
it's like,
I'm happy that we were able to at least be a representation of a healthy female relationship or a healthy female friendship. Because we have issues.
Yes.
This is by no means a perfect situation.
First of all,
We have-
taking away female male friendship, you gotta remember personality.
Yes, correct.
Personality is so
It's a
different.
big
of us
deal.
are
And I guess
absolutely
yeah, sometimes like
absolutely
you know what?
different.
I ain't able with a certain personality. I love you, but calm down.
Which
Or
one?
I ain't calling names. Right?
I know me.
but
I know me. That's all.
But
I
then-
know me. I admit. So okay.
No, I'm not speaking to a specific situation or a person. I'm just saying sometimes, you know, you would go to somebody who you know will speak to a certain situation that you're going through this time, and then another time is somebody else in our group you can go to for something else that you're dealing with at that time. And because we're a group, everybody brings something different to the table, and that's why I say personality. Or like, you know, if we're talking about dressing and makeup, who we go to? Who we go to? Exactly. Even though she knows, and I tell her always, that we have different personality styles.
Yeah, we definitely
but
have different
she's
styles.
adjusting. She's
Yes.
adjusting.
Yeah.
Right? Because I would say she would know that, okay, we go shopping, right? We do shopping together. We go shopping, typing like, this look good on you. But the truth is, it looks good, but does it feel good when I put it on?
Right.
So
And
like, I would remind you of that.
And that's important. I was
Yeah.
about to say communication is important. Whether it be a female friendship, any relationship, and I think
Communication in general is
and I
important.
think people sometimes forget the fact
Yeah.
that friendships are relationships.
Oh yeah.
And the same amount of work you would put into a romantic relationship, I think it's important that
I
you
think
put
you
that
put
same
more into friendship.
right, because to
I
me,
think-
friendships last longer than some people's relationships.
Oh,
like
most.
your
They
girlfriends and your close friends will be
Yeah.
true boyfriend number one till boyfriend number four
That is
till you
why-
marry your husband.
That is
Like-
why I'm gonna go to that point now. That is why when I mean, it's important that, you know, somebody's gonna enter into your life or whatever, but don't put your friends on the back burner.
Preach,
Don't
sis.
forget your friends, because when that doesn't work out and you're crying, it's your friends
Exactly.
that are there. That are there
Exactly.
for you. And I mean, we all probably at some time may go through this from time to time, because we also into the person in love at the times when you can't really see things clear. And I think you have to figure it out for yourself,
Yeah.
because a lot of
Sometimes-
I feel too why I probably would have lost valuable friendships. I'm always lucky to have somebody, a girl that I can call my sister. That's basically it. But I think at some point in time probably relationship did affect that, and I mean later on now I was able to see, and it's too late to mend anything. So that's something really important. You mustn't forget. It's like these are your siblings. This friendship you would build, it's your siblings, and your siblings is your first set of friends. So But then again, back to what you were saying, communication is key,
Is
and
important.
we're all at fault. I am
At
definitely
times.
very guilty, but at times we're humans and we all deal with different stuff. We
Yeah.
both know. We all have very busy lifestyles.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then like we're on different times. Everybody doesn't work like a 8 to 4:30, or we are on different times. We have girls in here that have kids. We have married people in the group. We got guys that have kids too, and they have their wives and significant others. So
Yeah.
we have to understand and communication again. Back to the point what Shamiza was talking about with the shopping. When we go shopping, in my mind, I'm gonna be like, oh, I definitely see me in this, like, this gonna be you, yes, girl. Like, yeah, or Jackie would be like, what do you think? And I can be like, I like this one, and she'd be like, like, I like the other one.
Hello.
Yeah,
There are times when I go with you. I
That's
take
true.
your thing, but
That's
we're
true.
all strong-headed.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
if we don't feel
You see?
comfortable, like if Shamiza don't feel comfortable,
would say.
she won't want. If
She
I
would
don't,
say.
if something is not meeting, like I don't
Yeah.
like.
And you
to
just
see-
respect each other.
Respect,
That
yes.
is-
You have to understand that although we have so much in common, or else we would not have been friends. But then we are different in our own rights. We're unique in our own
Like
ways.
you said,
So
we bring something to the table.
Exactly.
Everybody brings something to the table.
exactly. So as much as I would see something that I think, or with my own little fashion sense, I would say, okay, Shanice has the height in the body to pull this off. Shanice is gonna be like, this is not me, and maybe you know deep down that that's not her style. So you can't try to make the other person you. You have to respect that. She has her own style, and her style is
Be
very
really forward
unique.
about it, right?
Yes,
Be really
definitely.
forward.
She loves to show skin. While she's young, she loves to show a bit of skin. And you guys who are OGs on the channel know
Tevi
that
is
I
all
don't.
covered. Like, this is a lot.
Right? I don't do
Conservative.
skin. Right,
Yes.
very conservative. Like cute,
But fashionable.
fashionable. Some people
Fashionable.
might say sexy, but still covered. Whatever. It's gonna look good, but it will be
And Jackie
covered.
is,
Jackie's a mix of
I
both.
like a mixture of
Yeah,
both.
I think so.
Monique, I think Monique too is
She's
covered.
very conservative.
Yeah.
Like she'll wear straps and stuff, but she's
And I
a
think-
minimalist to me. Monique doesn't do too much.
Yeah,
She's
I
very
think
yeah,
it
very
basically
simple.
comes with
And Giselle is a mix between the two of us.
Giselle
Like,
is
show
flamboyant.
sometimes
Yes.
and then cover
Giselle is
sometimes.
practically Tevi.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but
think
she
she
does.
should-
She
Now,
does.
actually, yes, I'm
Yeah.
seeing some mid-rib. It's really sexy.
Yes.
leave our
So,
girl.
yes. Well, so we know each other, and that's
Yeah.
one of the things I really do appreciate in our friendship. We know ourselves and we know each other, and we do. I know it took some time to get to this point, but
Yeah.
now I think we can say that we do have a certain respect for the other person's like choices, preferences, their decisions, and stuff like that. And well, it's a group. Everybody has a person that they're closer to. Like
Yeah.
Shanice was saying, like for certain things she would come to me, for certain other things she would go to Jackie, and that's fine. Whoever, and at least we know at the end of the day the group has your back.
Yes,
Right?
that's important.
At the end of the day, the group has your back. So whoever you feel is more, I don't want to say qualified. I don't-
Receptive.
Whoever you feel most
It's
comfortable
who
related
you
to.
feel, whatever it is, you're more relatable with
To-
them.
For whatever situation.
Sometimes it would just be one person all the time, and then sometimes with another thing is one person
Yeah.
all the time.
Or
But it
sometimes
don't mean
people throw
it- yeah.
questions and issues to the group of girls, like not
If
to the
you
group
know
of guys. They
guys,
throw it
yeah.
out to all the girlfriends. Say, yo, what y'all think? Giselle did not just the other.
Yeah,
Like,
that was,
yo, what y'all think about X? Like, what is this? What y'all think I should
and we
do
all
here?
jump in
Yes,
and
and
that
we
was
all give her opinions and ideas, and we shout and scream for each other.
Yes.
I think that's important, and I think it stems from the same or beginning or
Yeah.
foundation.
Yeah.
knowing that
usually.
we got each other's
Yes,
back
yeah.
through the
Because-
tough
because
and the
That's
struggle.
how we were when it comes to studying.
Yeah,
We
call
used
you,
to
find out
ensure
what's
that
going
everybody,
on.
you know,
You-
you
you-
did this, you did
yeah.
that, you covered this, you covered that, whatever, we're
Yeah.
ready for the exam and so on. So that was basically the foundation, and it's basically left with us. So
Yeah.
I think we are all in different parts of our lives working towards different goals, and it's like for me, I'm so happy when something is happening for somebody that I consider my friend, and especially somebody close. Even if we're not even close or whatever, you're my friend, but you still choose to reach out to me to say, hey, I'm going on this venture. Like my school friend, she started a business and she reached out to me. She was like, hey, I'm starting this business or whatever, and I try to support her, whatever, tell her she's doing a good job and so on. I mean, there's nothing. Everybody, you want to see everybody win in life.
Yep, that's
it. That's being pure and genuine to me.
And it's important it's important that as much as you seek a great friend or a good friend, everybody wants somebody in their corner, but it's also important to think about, hey, what kind of friend am I?
So
what kind of friend am I? And if you realize that, okay, you want a friend that always has your back, that you can call on any hour of the night, that would leave Jorshan to go to Mary just to get you if you cry and XYZ, like, would you do that for the other person? Take some time to do some introspection.
So friendship is an investment. An investment.
That's so true. That's so true. Because honestly, I know when my aunt died, she was one of the persons that she actually spent the night. She just knew that she had to pack her bag and get over here. And then she informed everybody else in the group. Cause she also lives closer to me, but she's the one that I'm closest to in the group among the girls, and then it would be Jackie, right? But love you, Giselle and Monique. Y'all gonna hear about this?
No, but love in general.
But actually, I think honestly, I think
had
there's
moments.
been a transition.
Yeah.
Because when Giselle was here, it was Giselle and you,
Mm-hmm.
and it was me and she. It's like,
I don't know what happened.
What's it? Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah, this was Timon
and
and
then she
Pumbaa.
called me no, but you were always UG.
She was number
upgrade,
baby.
I think it transitioned and it changed.
Yeah.
And I mean, within a group of friends, probably, you may wonder whatever, but then there are times you think back about your actions and certain things that probably would have led up to X, Y, Z or whatever, and then sometimes you just be like, maybe this is for the best or whatever, but then you can still work to improve your friendship with the person, but you can't feel away if X, Y, Z and whatever is closer with each other. Everybody have their own relationship. Everybody has their own relationship.
And we understand that.
What was like your aha moment that this is a group of people I am comfortable with or most comfortable with? What was your aha moment?
What to say? I'm trying to think, like, when was the exact moment?
I think when we had the first
hang?
The first
birthday hang?
No, the first hang that caused us to be thrown out of group. Memories.
Oh my god.
We were all we were all
delinquent. And then I can't remember.
Yeah, that was it. That was like the very first. That was the beginning.
I'm trying to remember the exact moment.
It was January 2018.
Wow, Jackie.
Because it shows up on Facebook, and every time I see the pictures, I remember, certain things. I think at UG days, Tevi was like a little sister to me. I always I was a little big sister. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
And Giselle was mommy.
Giselle was mommy. Giselle was mommy to you.
Yeah, she was mommy to me.
Too. But yeah, we had those times were really nice. UG days, campus days are nice.
They were nice with the pinch stuff, though. It was hard.
We had some really good memories.
Too, we always used to get it out.
Oh yes.
The two
when we met.
When
we met, I think it was like first a personality clash.
Yeah.
Where I was like this boisterous, like outspoken
and
kind of
that's
person.
our personality till this day, that's just who she is.
Yeah, you might see me in my pitch getting higher sometimes.
That's just-
I can't hear properly.
I don't know.
After a while, I don't know, and then it was Timon and Pumbaa. So first the button heads, then Timon and Pumbaa, now number 3 and something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it happened, okay? So we already spoke about communication being an important factor in any relationship, but quickly, like in 20 seconds, what do you guys personally think is an important factor in specifically female relationships? Or you can give it generally, but what do you think is an important factor? We already said communication. Go.
For me, it's openness to being honest, and for me, honesty isn't just speaking the truth, is how you say it too. Because sometimes you can be like, I don't like this, but how I put it over to you, you can either take you don't like this as you being aggressive, or me being aggressive to you, or me trying to derail you or something like that. So I will say pure communication and honesty, to communicating honesty in the best way possible. Because being honest is great, 100% great, but how you put it over to the person is what's important. You gotta be cognizant of people's reception to what you're saying.
That's so true.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what I mean. We recently had a little discussion on that,
Yeah.
and I had things on my mind I wanted to say, and she had things on her mind she wanted to say. But because I was trying to find the best way to communicate it to you, I think it kind of made a rift.
Yeah.
Because of the time I took, which was on me, because of the length of time I took to come to that place of trying to communicate it well, it was frustrating.
Yeah, a bit it was,
Yeah.
because you know your friends, right? And I think if you know your friends that well, you know when something's going off, or when something is happening behind the scenes, but you know nothing is being said, and this one here, but
Yeah. But I'm saying that, you know, it's but I think I on that note, I mean, I think that's all a part of friendships. To me, I like when somebody is very blunt with me, and Tevi was very blunt with me until, you know, I felt bad, and I tried to reassess things, or what. No, it was okay.
It's like a wake-up call in a way.
Yes, it was. Because once you know your faults as a person, and then Tevi says it all the time that friendship is a two-way something, right? You give and you
100%.
definitely you gotta do it both ways. So so I think everybody, you know, hit the normal bumps or whatever, and I would like to think if we didn't roll past that stage, I probably wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
But
we had to develop
I think-
thick skin
I
early
think
in our
there's,
friendship, though. We
yeah.
had to develop, cause let's make serious jokes. Since UG days, the jokes were serious. You had to learn to take a
I got
Robin.
the most.
Well, what I can say is that my friendship with my other best friend, right? Even though it's long.
Sonia.
Yes, Lasonia.
Lasonia.
Yes. So even though it's long, it wasn't so close at first. But over the years, it's like, oh my gosh, you're somebody I can talk to with no filter, and you understand me, and you give me great advice, but not steering advice, and that's important for me. That's what I think is fundamental with our friendship, right? It's not opinionated in a way that she put her perception
Or
onto me.
what she thinks you
It's
should do.
more of, this is black, this is white,
You can choose
You can
whichever one.
choose.
Yeah.
right? For you guys, it's more of, I can see you're people who push me forward, rooting for me every time, when I'm down and out and all these things, I get somebody. What's going on, Nizo? What's up? Talk to me. And that's what's important. And like I said, everybody brings something to the table.
Yep.
We learn from each other's experience. I learned from Monique's experience, Jackie's experience, Giselle's experience, your experience, and the guys even, because we then see that point of view from a guy's point of view.
And the guys in our group, they really are vocal and they help us.
Yes.
Because it's a different dynamic. You know, men tend to think differently, and the way we might see certain things, they're gonna bring it to. They're like,
the shines you on it.
No, they say this is not how we see it. Right? Yeah, they do. So we still appreciate the guys, but we're talking with the girls right now. For me, the thing, or one of the things that I think is very important is understanding. You touched on it just now, because I've had, like, I'm in a lot. I wear a lot of hats. I'm involved.
You do.
Yeah, I'm involved. I'm involved in a lot of things.
A lot.
Right? With church.
It makes you who you are.
Right. And I like that kind of thing. I feel like now I'm young, I have to do these things, because when I'm married and when I have children, it will slow me down in the sense that I'm not going to be able to just do whatever I want to do.
Constrained. So
yeah, and I love it, and I'm passionate about the things that I do, so that's a whole different story. Anyway, understanding. If you know that these are your friends, right? Shamisa got my back, Jackie got my back, and we can have a discussion. Or if I say something, like I would say something very straightforward to Jackie or very blunt, or you gotta be able to say, okay, she's telling me this because she loves me. It's coming from a place of love, of respect. I would never first think, oh, she just saying, or you're being disrespectful, or whatever the case is. Understand each other. Understand that, okay, Tevi's blunt. Jackie would withdraw on certain things. She already like this type of thing, but she like this type of thing. And Shamiza, bright, big, bubbly. She's always gonna be jolly and high, right? Understand, because everybody has moods. As much as we're bubbly people, we ain't always bubbly.
Nope.
There are times when she can be Chicago and just don't want nothing to do with anybody. And my sister Manish could tell you sometimes I just need space. But I feel like it's important to understand that as well. When you have
your high and the low.
Right. When you understand somebody, or when you make an effort to understand somebody, then it becomes easier to interact with that person and to deal with certain things. You can communicate better and all of that. It's getting late, so we're gonna go into this quick little game. We have my niece, who you guys know by name at this point, but not her face. We have her behind screen, and she's gonna help us play this little game. We're gonna do the girlfriend's time. She's gonna read out a question or statement, and we have to point to whoever identifies. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. So y'all won't know the responses till y'all watch the video.
No.
Yes. That is how it will go.
I want to know now.
No, ma'am.
Question number 1. Who responds to text faster? Question 2. Who is always on their phone?
I don't know the response to
Who
this.
is always late to events or takes longer to get ready?
Next question.
Who plans most of your hangouts? Who is the most likely to do weird things in public? Who is more likely to get arrested? Who is most likely to have a baby first?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Who has the most survival skills?
Oh my god. I feel like
survival, like
I
in what
I don't
What
know.
environment?
In terms of what?
Well, so if it's survival skills, I
Yeah,
think we're gonna be
all
talking
the
about like
way.
in a disaster or like something like that.
Disaster.
I can say this one because yeah, she ain't weird like done very like bougie and like she's not the type of
And
person.
it's
I feel like,
boy.
how you know what you're talking about? Eyes closed.
Why did you open?
Next
Okay.
question.
Yes.
Who is more of a drama queen?
Oh!
Jesus, lying.
Dun, 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 dun.
Who spends the most on clothes?
Dun, 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 dun.
Who is more likely to be a heartbreaker?
Ooh.
Mm.
Chiliza.
Wait. No.
Who is the funniest?
I don't know that.
I'm gonna go with this choice just because. Anyway,
Jackie didn't respond.
Jackie didn't respond.
Who's the funniest?
Yes.
I think
That's
none of
not
us
hard.
really like funny, but
I think we
I
are
would
crazy
say-
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say this person here. Next.
Who is more likely to become a millionaire?
But in Jesus' name, we will all become millionaires. Okay?
Amen.
Let's go.
Who is the voice of reason or problem solving?
Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Who has the most difficult name?
Nobody here.
I feel like people get my name wrong a lot.
Point.
So yeah.
Point.
Well, yeah.
But nobody ever gets mine the right pronunciation.
Either. Okay,
But you
so
can't
yeah.
get Jacqueline wrong.
That's
There ain't enough
true.
songs.
And that was your last question.
Aww.
Listen,
That was cool.
disclaimer.
Who's reason?
The voice
Who's
of
reason?
reason.
Who's reason?
We don't know until you watch it.
What?
reason.
I
hope I voice reason.
No,
hard.
you're very opinionated.
Alright.
Who's the hard? Oh, there's the heartbreaker.
Why me? I'm a good Christian girl. Who heart I breaking?
I was like,
Stop. Listen, you come on this channel for something else. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming on my channel. Yes. So we met too. So we are at the end. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have your comments, your questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And before you leave, subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. It will take nothing out of you, but it will help me a great lot. So please subscribe to my channel and also check out the Facebook page as well. This is Shamiza again, and this is Jackie.
and
we have
Giselle.
Giselle, and we have Monique. So these are my girlfriends. Before we go, I always tell you guys that you are loved, you are blessed, you are great, you are enough, and you were created to do exploits.